Hello everyone, my name is Serenity, and today for my wildcard speech, I will be talking about the power of not giving up. Within my presentation, I do have quotes that I think are very motivational, so let's begin. It's not whether you get knocked down, it's whether you get up. Vince Lombardi. Everyone falls. What matters is getting back up. That builds strength, not success. I wanted to talk about a time that I almost gave up. I have played basketball my entire life. Both of my siblings graduated college playing ball, and I went to the same high school as they went to, and they accomplished a lot of great things. And so I constantly heard, "Are you going to be as good as them?" So in turn, when I was younger, I started comparing myself to them, and over the years, it completely made me lose the love of the game. My junior year in high school, it's very crucial that year that you get out to college coaches so that you can get recruited. And that's what I wanted to do. But I fell into a loop where I wasn't sure I wanted to play anymore. Going to basketball, I dreaded it. I didn't love it. I went because I thought it would make my parents proud. I wanted to give up. I didn't want to play anymore. I didn't even know if I wanted to play in college anymore. It was something that I had a hard time thinking about dealing with at the time because I didn't want to break the news to my parents. But because I persevered and I pushed through, I didn't give up, and I got the opportunity to play at SAU, and I loved my first year. I continued to play through my senior year and loved it too. Almost when people are at that breaking point where they want to give up, they're right there where right before you give up, you're going to succeed. You're at this breaking point that if you just continue to push through, you'll get everything you want. And that's what happened to me. I had to learn to love the game for myself, not for my parents, and definitely not for my siblings. And so I just wanted to share my story with everyone, just so when you get to that point, you just, take a break, really think about what you're deciding to do, and try to persevere. Maybe the path you're going to for your goal isn't the right path, but there's other paths you can take to reach that goal. So why people quit? This is not just widely consumed. I wanted to add 3 things that I felt, and maybe you guys have felt as well. The fear of failing, feeling alone, and it's taking too long. When everyone has goals they want to reach, and they're not getting there at the time they think they're supposed to, they want to quit because it's taking too long, or I'm never going to make it. And that's not the case. These are the reasons people quit, not because they can't, but because they believe it's not worth it or they're not enough. In today's society, we live in a very negative world, and it's so easy to think you're not enough. Like I compared myself to my siblings, many people compare themselves just to other people. And your timing is not somebody else's timing, so you should never compare yourself to anyone else. You may encounter many defeats, but you must not be defeated. In fact, it may be necessary to encounter the defeats so you can know who you are, what you can rise from, and how you can still come out of it. Everyone learns from failure. Everyone learns from mistakes. That's how you get stronger. I wanted to add these real-world examples. So J.K. Rowling was rejected 12 times before becoming a best-selling author. And Michael Jordan was cut from his high school team, and he let that fuel him into becoming a 6 NBA champion, 6 Finals MVP recipient, and a 2 Olympic gold medalist. So just a quick reminder, you are stronger than you think. It's okay to rest, not quit, and you're not alone. There's no shame in struggling. What matters is that you don't stay down. You're not the only one trying, and you're definitely not alone. So in conclusion, stay strong. Life won't always be easy, but the most powerful thing you can do is just not give up. Keep standing, keep showing up, and that's how you win. That is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for your time.